Sup guys, TK here. I'm going to go through all of the painted wreaths, Peppermint, and Wonderment because we only have, by the time you watch this, maybe 5 days left. So I figured if you're looking for one of these in particular, this is now your last chance kind of to get them as these next few days. I would imagine some of the prices may go up after the event is over because unless people have a stockpile of the crates, you're not going to be able to get these things anymore. Real quick, 2 or 3 things I wanted to mention before I start on that. I love anodized. If any of you saw the pullback racers they did a while back, those little miniature toys, the 4 that came with the codes actually had like an anodized paint finish to them, and I almost thought, I wonder if that's where they kind of got their inspiration for it. Kind of wish I could bring those up right now, but it's not a big deal. Another thing, I do have the Sovereign Pros. These are them right here. These are the Decennium Pros from last RLCS, and this is from the most recent RLCS. These are the wheels you got. But I just love anodized. I think they did a great job with it. It's probably one of my favorite paint jobs right now. The other thing I wanted to mention is there is another YouTuber, Mr. Tryhard. I'm sure many of y'all have probably seen his videos. He does a lot of Rocket League content. He does Fortnite and stuff. Pretty nice guy. I like him. He just announced the other day on Twitter that he's done. Like, he's not going to do YouTube anymore. I'm hoping he'll still do some occasional videos at least. But very much like my own reasoning for why I don't get much stuff put out is he feels like he's neglected his family. He's got 4 kids, a wife, a full-time job. So he's basically like, I got to hang it up. He says, I've been kind of neglecting things out there. And, I have a lot of respect for the guy, for doing this. But the cool thing is, while he's going to be done, he is doing a live stream on the 30th from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. He's going to actually do a 2,000 crate opening on the 30th, which is like mind-boggling. I think it'll be a world record. But and then he's also going to give away a lot of stuff. So you ought to go check him out. I'll try to link it in the description. I think he's already got a link up for it. But kind of sad to see him go. Like I said, I hope he's going to continue to do the occasional video. But that's up to him, and much respect to him for having his priorities and everything. So I am doing something a little bit different this time. Here is some black peppermints. As you can see over here on the left, it's going to have the color. The other side will be the Wonderments. And I'll go through all of them at the end, but I went ahead and made one for each and every car. Some of these, like this one, I did find on RL Fashion Advice. I liked it. I don't remember if it had the halo or not. But I went ahead and did this side. So some of these are from RL Fashion Advice. Some of them are not. Some of them are my own creation. Those are the ones that will probably look like crap, like this one. So bear with me. This was definitely mine. I couldn't think of what to do. And this side is actually a previous car I had for something, a former or previous video I did with another wheel. I liked this one a lot. This dude went all out peppermint. I thought this looked really, really cool. And I went ahead and did this side. I've got the forest green lollipop up there. Some crimson heart glasses. I thought this looked pretty good on the other side. I did this one. I thought this turned out okay. And then this one, I just said, let's do a smorgasbord of colors. This is mine also. The other side will not be. I liked this one quite a bit. And then I made this one up. I was having trouble with lime. I don't know why I was having so much trouble. I think I saw a couple on RL Fashion Advice after I did this that looked pretty good. And I gotta admit, I'm not a huge fan of the peppermints. In some cases, I think they're okay. I did this one. Although you've seen a lot of gold cars ever since the update. Then we've got some pink. Yeah, I made this one up. Let's not talk about that. And this one, yeah, also not very good. But hey, limited amount of time, people. Give me a break. This is very simple and clean. I saw this on RL Fashion Advice. I'm not sure if I got the colors exact, and I think you might have used pink wheels. But I thought it looked okay this way. Here's some saffron for you. Got the saffron macaroon over there. Then I just did this on the other side. Some sky blue. And I'll go through all of these wheels on the, this one I liked. I'll go through all the wheels on kind of the default car that I always do along with the wreaths. I'll do the wreaths first, so that way if you've seen all of them, you can move on if you want to. So here we are. Oh, titanium white. I just went ahead and did this car that y'all have seen before with the wheels. I think that's it. Oh, you know, y'all, everybody's seen my Spider-Man car. Obviously, I posted that on RL Fashion Advice a good while back. This is my Iron Man car. It's not perfect, but I thought it looked alright. I've got a couple different variants of it, and then I didn't know what to do on the other side, so I kind of did like a stylish, sporty car for... And then this is another version of it. I think I just did that. I was messing around with Incredible Hulk. I think that's pretty much it. There's my Flash stuff that I showed off, I think, the last video. So, let's get to the default. So, as usual, I'll do red and white, blue and black. The wreaths don't do much for me, unfortunately. They're just not that impressive to me. But we will go through all of them. So the tread, as you can see, is the same no matter what. So there's really not much to be seen there. It is just the section around it that changes colors. So just pay attention to this. They're still very cool. I think they're very festive. So if you're trying to make like a Christmas themed car or holiday car, they work out really, really well. But I don't think you're going to have to worry about paying a lot of money for these titanium white ones. Let's put it that way. I'll do it from this angle just in case you want to see it real quick. Like I said, they don't do much for me. They're not that great. The reds actually are not bad, though. I kind of like them, but they're not that much different, are they? We'll do that in a second and kind of show off the comparison. So there's your gray. Let's do it from over here. Gray. There's your black. There's gray and white. Let's do cobalt, sky blue, say lime. Those, as usual, they're pretty close to each other. You got burnt sienna and orange. That's a big difference. But here's the regular ones. Crimson's like a darker red, so I think I prefer the crimson over the regular ones. But yeah, they're not that much different. And then I'll do forest versus lime. So that's those. Let's run down to the peppermints. Obviously I already showed them all off, so if you want to head out you can. But remember, Mr. Tryhard, I will link it in the description. December 30th, 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. Eastern, he's going to be doing a 2,000 crate opening live stream. So that's going to be awesome. Good send off for him if he's not going to be around much. And let's do the peppermints. Obviously, there is no crimson peppermint. They removed them. The tread does change color. I am going through these faster since I kind of already showed them all off, but I want to be able to do it from different angles too. So, and I'll do the comparisons between the colors in case there's a couple that look similar. Let's flip it around, maybe do it from this angle. I don't dislike them, but other than like that Peppermint car I had, and there was another one, I think one of the first ones of the breakout with them on, I thought looked pretty great. And it was using the black ones, I believe. So let's go through these real quick. There's really no comparison there on the red. There's nothing to compare it against. Obviously that's a huge difference. Let's do cobalt, sky blue. Let's do lime and saffron. As usual, they're just a little too close. I really wish they would do something to differentiate the lime and saffron more. The saffron sometimes isn't yellow enough, and maybe the lime, they could make it more of a neon. I'm not sure. And then let's do black and gray, no comparison, and then gray and white. So let's get down to those Wonderments, which everybody seems to really love. Here's the default ones. They may look similar to the cobalt. I haven't really paid attention yet. I like the black ones quite a bit. They kind of remind me almost like if you were to mix like Zamba and Roulette and a couple of the others. It's like a couple of the designs they've done before, but mixed them maybe like the Kalos or something. I'd have to actually go look at them, but obviously the animation is different, but I don't know. I like them. I think you can come up with a pretty good car in any case for those. And obviously out of all of them, I think these are the ones that'll kind of stick around. They'll have the longevity, whereas like the Peppermints and the Wreaths, I think they're going to die off pretty quick, other than maybe like the black Peppermints. I mean, the Crimson don't exist, so they're real easy to get, the regular ones, obviously. But like the white ones, to me, don't look good at all. I don't really care for the white Peppermints. So I do like that the tread, basically any wheel where the tread changes, I do like that. Some of them with just a solid black around it look good too. So let's do some real comparisons here. Not really. They're different enough. Let's do black and gray, gray and white. Now gray and white, as per the usual, they are pretty close. You could get away with getting the gray ones if you're trying to save some money. Let's do... that's a pretty big difference. I mean, the burnt are much darker in this case. And you got lime and sap. Wow, see? I mean, depending on your settings, like your video settings and everything else, I mean, you could almost confuse the two of these so often, which is the case for most lime and saffron wheels. That's pretty much it. There's nothing, I mean, there's no difference here, or I mean, enough difference here. I'm tired, guys. But that is it. Like I said, I absolutely love the anodized. I think they really knocked it out of the park with this one. I love the new, which one is it? Zigzag is the new one. It's alright, it's not bad. But I love the new Dueling Dragons. It's just awesome. And then I like the Polypop quite a bit, actually. It's really cool. That's it, guys. I didn't have anything else for this one. Let me know in the comments if y'all have something specific you want me to go over on the next one. I could do all the Velocity Crate wheels next if y'all want, and then maybe knock out all the decals. You know, things are finally kind of slowing down a little bit. I've been busy all week doing holiday stuff, and now I have free time. So if you want me to knock out the other wheels tomorrow or something, let me know. Like I said, I do like these Sovereign Pros. They are pretty nice. I think they're very, people either love them or hate them. I like them personally. I think they go along pretty well with these. Only thing missing now is I want my car colors. I really still want the option to have, you know, a red car on one team and a blue car on another. Um, I don't know why we haven't gotten that yet, since it seems like it's in the game, in the coding. Everybody thought it was going to be out, you know, like 2 patches ago, and we never got it. So anyway, guys, that is it. Don't forget Mr. Tryhard, and I will see you on the next one.